mean, it's not always like ang tawag dun sa term na yung rainbows and butterflies.
Yes, true,
Yeah.
true,
Talagang,
true,
ang
true.
ganda, ang
Yes.
saya-saya. Well, yes,
Mm.
that's
Yes,
true.
masaya,
Maybe like
maganda.
60% of the time, 70% of the meron ka pa rin 30%, 40% na paghihirapan niyo po
Oo
talaga.
Oh,
naman.
yes.
True, true.
Hey, welcome to Secure Visa. I am Aina, your host, a former international student and now a permanent resident in New Zealand. And in this show, it's all about learning from our team of experts, immigration lawyers, and successful migrants to share with you about immigration policies, their life being an international student, and how to immigrate to your ultimate destinations like Canada or New Zealand. So thanks for spending time with me today, and let's start learning. So before we call our special guest, let me first call in my co-host. Nako, ngayon lang siya magpapakita, guys. And we're live sa Facebook natin. Just want to say hello, Joanne. Hello sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. So, alright. So, tawagan na natin ang aking co-host. He is a permanent resident here in New Zealand. He is a go-getter of the team. And the reasons why Secure Visa had podcast, the reason why we can educate viewers online, thousands of people, and as a matter of fact, yung podcast natin, there are like 1,000 who already download our podcast. So thank you for our listeners and for our viewers. Okay, so we will, and of course, we will never get tired of having these sessions for all of you, no? Marami nang gumaya at marami nang sumusunod sa yakap ng Secure Visa, sa yapak ng tao ba Tagalog ko, Secure Visa. And we're very happy because we are united in educating our aspiring migrants, no? So this session is very special. Okay, so tawagan na natin ang aking co-host. Hello, JN. Welcome.
Hi! Naku, napakaganda namang introduction na yun, no? Haba na introduction. This is my first time dito sa podcast, no? And welcome sa mga viewers, listeners natin, and I hope marami kayong matutunan dito
Yes.
sa topic natin ngayon, no? Kasi magandang topic to.
Magandang topic.
nice.
And
Yeah.
bago tayo nagsimula ng ating Facebook Live, nakausap na natin yung ating special guest all the way from Toronto, Canada. At mag-asawa sila, buong pamilya pumunta ng Canada. Very inspiring kanilang story, no? And bago natin sila tawagin, gusto ko manang mag-hello kay Park Manic, hello, kay Christine Ramos, kay Catherine Malong, lovely and power couple.
Nako, thank you,
Power couple
Catherine.
din tong guest natin.
Yes,
Power
oo.
couple eh.
Mas
Oo.
powerful sila, feeling ko.
Feeling ko, nakayanan nila eh. Kasi apat yung anak nila eh. Tayo mag-isa lang. Okay, sige, wag na nating patagalin. All the way from Toronto, Canada, let us all welcome Anna and Edward. Hi guys, kamusta kayo?
Hello!
Hi!
Kamusta?
Ayan, hello.
Good morning and good evening.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon.
And mabuhay.
Oh, yan, kompleto. So, good evening kay Anna and Edward dahil anong oras na sa Toronto, Canada? Mga
9:30.
9:30
9:30.
It's a lovely 2 degrees weather.
Wow.
Wow.
Ang lamig.
Hindi pa winter yan.
Lapit na.
Naka-survive na nga ako.
Okay, so dito naman sa New Zealand, no? 2:30
2:30
p.m.
p.m. Pero Wednesday na tayo. Nasa future tayo ngayon.
Oh, nasa future pala
Sila,
kami.
Tuesday kayo, di ba? Tuesday night.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Ay, hindi. Ay, mali pala. Thursday pala tayo ngayon. Sorry. Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thursday pala tayo
Thursday.
ngayon.
Alright, so, ayan. So, maraming gustong malaman ng story ni Anna and ni Edward. Pero bago nating umpisahan, no? Sino muna si Anna and Edward? Or ano ang background nyo? Can you tell us something about yourself? Siguro si Anna muna. Or sino gusto mauna?
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Mhm.
Edward and I, we met nung mga estudyante pa lang kami some 23 years ago. So you kind of have an idea kung ilang taon na kami ngayon. And then we've been together for more than 16 years. We have 4 kids from the ages of 6 to 16, and they are all girls.
Mhm.
Wow.
My background is I'm originally from Taguig, and I graduated from University of the Philippines in 2007 with a degree in biology. And ever since then, I've been working in corporate for more than 10 years. So I did a lot of corporate relations, business development. And then up until May of 2021, which is around 5 months ago, I enrolled in Lambton College in Toronto. I'm currently taking a business management course, um, and that's what allowed me to go here in Canada to travel here with my family, and yes, and then I brought my husband and my kids here, and we arrived here in May, and then we've been enjoying our stay here ever since.
Introduce mo na din.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
introduce mo na.
and by the way,
Yeah. So,
Ah.
yeah. So, when was that? When we met? Like 23 years ago?
yeah,
Yeah, during that time. So I graduated in Letran College as an IT,
IT.
computer management, and then started in the BPO industry after I graduated as agent, technical support agent, and then worked my way up. And luckily, uh, naging project manager for technology, one of the top companies, BPO companies in the Philippines and
In the Philippines.
and around the world. And so currently, nasa top telco company din ako na naging kalaban nung previous company
dito
ko
sa
sa
Toronto.
Toronto, Canada.
All right. So listening to your story, no, hindi talaga namin, and no doubt na naging successful kayo. Ang bilis, no, dahil you already have a work, Edward. Pero bago natin i-touch yung topic na yun, gusto ko munang tanungin ulit si Anna. Kasi sabi mo na nagtrabaho ka for 10 years sa corporate, no? Ano ang pakiramdam na mag-aaral ka ngayon? Meron ka bang hesitation? Kasi the reason why you are there in Canada is because nag-aaral ka ngayon. Ang kinuha mo is study pathway. So, meron bang hesitation sa part mo na, naku, mag-aaral ulit ako, successful na kami ni Edward, kayong dalawa ni Edward, no, successful kayo sa Philippines. So meron bang hesitation na, naku, mag-aaral na naman tayo? O, at
Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Daming iyak.
No. But actually, in terms of studying, like I was like, gusto ko talaga mag-study because I'm a 100% nerd. Kasi kung sino man sa amin ang magsa-study, sabi siguro niya, oh, ikaw na, syempre, ako na.
Okay.
Parang ganyan din nangyari sa amin. Sino mo sa-aaral sa inyo?
I mean,
Hindi ako mag-aaral. Si Aina na.
Correct. Actually. So, I really thought that I needed to learn something new, even if, working in corporate, parang toxic eh. So, and then I wanted na may growth. Sabi ko, if I learned a lot from working, but then I don't have any formal training about business or management. Kasi biology yung nakuha ko noon. And then, so sabi ko, maybe if we were to take this pathway, I can study. It's not that long naman pala. And then, it's actually not that easy then. I mean, I don't wanna...
Oo naman.
It's a refreshing thing for me na doing something for myself na rin. Na
prior
to study.
Prior na gusto niya mag-study, maraming convincing for her na to accept na sige, siya mag-aaral.
Yes.
Kasi
So, ibig sabihin, ikaw, Edward, ang unang nakaisip na pumunta tayo ng Canada at piliin natin yung study pathway. Ganun ba ang yung nangyari? Ikaw ang naging...
Yes, oo. Ako yung nag-start, ayaw niya.
Ayaw niya.
As in, ang dami niyang questions, hesitations.
Sabi ko kasi parang, okay naman tayo dito sa Pilipinas. So bakit na tayo kailangan umalis? I was saying that if you will ask me 1 year ago from now, wala talaga akong idea about going to Canada. I'm just comfortably living in my house, doing my 9-to-5 job. But hindi ko naisip na there's something for me here, there's something for us here. So, ayoko talaga. Pero, ayan, we're here. So, it's really a big blessing. It's a new life. And we're very happy.
Pero bakit nag-iba yung
anong goal?
Pananaw mo? Yeah, bakit sabi mo nung ayaw mo? What made you think na okay, sige? What made you decide na yes, sige. Mag-aaral ako at pupunta tayo sa Canada?
It started nung nung na-hit ng COVID. So
Honestly, yeah. COVID was a reality check naman
Reality
talaga
check
for
for
everyone.
Yeah,
everyone.
true,
Okay.
true.
And most especially to us. Kasi initially, nagkaroon din kami ng parang ang daming
Yung parang
problems eh.
it's
Like,
possible
yeah.
that we're comfortable now, but if we don't have a backup plan, what's
What's
gonna
next?
happen in the future?
Yeah. So,
What about the schooling of our kids?
Yeah.
If we're gonna retire, the two of us,
even if we're earning that much in the Philippines, we're gonna
is it
think about it and then convert it into something like we have 4 kids. How much ang tuition ng school in
yes?
the Philippines? Plus, you have the house that you need to pay. You have the car that you need to pay. You have the
And
bahay and
then
all those
thinking
things.
about your retirement
And then,
benefits, even if we
retirement, yung after COVID, di ba, there's nothing eh. Then, lalo na if you're, ang laki-laki ng tax mo and then there's nothing. Wala kang matatanggap. Kasi ang priority is, we
a
know,
lot
a
of government
lot of,
projects need to be
yeah, and yung mga low-income people.
so
So,
that COVID was really a jump starter for me, and I don't regret it. I mean, parang kinain ko nga yung mga salita ko nun. Sabi ko sa kanya, that's not gonna work. Going to Canada, what are we gonna do there? Anong nangyari sa atin? Ganon. Super nega ako. Nega star talaga ako. Pero, di ba? So, well, that's what I am. Like, I like to assess things and analyze it before really making a decision.
we even made a presentation pa.
Yeah, but
Wow.
Advantage.
the preparation and everything is we were also very lucky that we had people to help us and to answer our questions and also to support us in this journey because at first, 'di ba, iisipin mo din, iiwanan ko yung buhay ko dito, ang dami-dami kong iimpake, yung paano yung mga bata,
Yung comfort zone, no?
Yes,
Philippines
right.
eh.
So, you're leaving your comfort zone and stepping into the unknown, ika nga ni Elsa, 'di ba? Na
Wala kami immediate family.
yes,
dito.
and then we were like, saan tayo sa Canada? Dami-dami, laki-laki, ganyan. So, a lot of research. And we landed here in Toronto and really, no regrets. Real blessing talaga.
Yun. So, how did you find studying again in school? I mean, was it easy or hard? Did you struggle?
It was. Yabang ko, no, it was easy. But because I had to study, like, may tiyaga talaga ako mag-aral. I mean,
okay.
I'm really perfectionist, I would say. Courses here, some of them can be easy. It depends on the school. I mean, I would compare, there are schools that are very more relaxed about the approach to teaching. Some of them are like, watch this video, answer these questions, you'll be fine. There are schools that attend the classes in person, take the test, you'll be fine. My school, Lambton College, we do online courses all throughout. The schedules are very easy. It's only MWF.
3 times a week.
Yes, 3 times a week. And then
How many hours?
5-hour lecture per day.
Okay.
8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
So, nasa bahay lang eh. No?
Yes, and then you're comfortably at home. And I understood that because a lot of my classmates, international students, they were in other countries. They haven't been able to come to Canada yet. And that's why the school decided to maintain the online classes para nakaka-attend pa ng class yung mga nasa ibang bansa. Pero masaya, I really enjoy studying. I'm learning a lot and interacting. I just really, sobrang, why didn't I think of this before? When I was like 10 years younger, that kind of thing.
Napag-uusapan namin yun eh, before matulog. Parang, bakit nga hindi pa before? Parang siguro,
may ganung realization.
Yeah, may realization kami na sana napaaga pa. Something like that.
May I ask, bakit may ganong realization na sana ginawa ko na to? Kasi marami sa atin ngayon at marami din kaming nakukuha mga inquiries, no? Na nasa age na early 30s or nasa mid 30s.
Late 40s.
Yes, late 40s. They're really interested.
Second thought.
Yeah, to move to New Zealand, to Canada. But they're having doubts.
Sa age nila.
Sa maraming bagay. Sa maraming
for
bagay.
Me, hindi naman really particular with the age. Siguro yung opportunity lang kung pwede ka mag-start ng mas earlier. Diba?
Advantage po yun ng mga younger generation ngayon. Kasi marami na silang information on hand. Meron silang mga pamilya din na tutulong sa kanila. Sa amin naman kasi is, well, since family-centered yung focus namin, we really had to decide on anong mas best sa
Yeah.
kids.
For your
And sayang
kids.
din kasi
Mm.
kunwari if hindi ka nag-start ng early, yung benefits, 'di ba, na nag-work
Yeah,
ka
na
compared sa
you
Philippines.
already got your
You
one
already
year
got
of
your one
study,
year,
1 year of
of
work.
work,
Pero,
and then yung government
pero
benefits, the medical, yung free school
yes.
for the kids. There are a lot of things na
Benefits, yeah.
parang, oo,
But you,
nasa,
even if you start, let's say, late 30s or
Mhm.
early 40s, it
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter. I mean,
matter,
it's up
yeah.
to you naman kung how
Right.
you make the most when you come here.
Mhm.
Really, I don't think
Mhm.
age is a.
Mhm.
Honestly, they were saying here in Canada, like a lot of the people, even if they're nearing the retirement age,
Mm.
local Canadians or immigrants,
Mm.
they're still working. There's still opportunities for them. So
Yeah, you
Right.
Yeah.
have a subordinate na like
older
has a
than you,
60s
yeah,
na.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, but
Mm-mm.
it's okay.
And I believe, no, let me know, Anna and Edward, kung nag-agree din kayo. And I believe yung iniisip nila na kasi na nasa edad na ako na ganito, late 30s, I think it's a state of mind lang,
Yes.
Because yun lang yung iniisip nila. Pero as a matter of fact, ganun din yung experience ko dito sa New Zealand. I even have a classmate na nasa 50s na siya.
hmm
Classmate ko siya. So, doon pa lang magugulat ka na, ay, ang galing, 'di ba?
Mm.
Kasi pwede naman eh. State of
hmm
mind lang talaga yung pumipigil sa'yo. Minsan ang sabi nga nila, sarili mo lang yung kalaban mo. Yung pag nagmamigrate ka and you land in this kind of pathway or in this trial or challenge na sinasabi nila, you move out of your comfort zone. Minsan, sarili mo lang talaga ang kalaban mo at kailangan you need to be prepared. 'Di ba? So yun yung mga sinasabi din ang pinapayo din namin sa mga clients namin na if you're really up for this challenge. No, kasi it is a challenge, right?
Yes,
Anna and
yeah.
Edward, kasi
Mhm.
moving to a different country outside of your comfort zone, hindi siya madali. 'Di ba? Hindi talaga
Yeah.
siya madali. And
Hindi
Yeah.
that's why
ganun.
we're having this kind of conversation, 'di ba? To really educate the people na yes, there's a lot of benefits. Yung minention mo, free education for the kids, right?
Yeah.
You get to have a work visa. Hindi ka nire-require na magkaroon ng job offer. Am I correct, Edward?
Yes.
Hindi ka required
Mhm.
to get a job offer
Hindi.
because since you are married with Anna, no, and si
Mhm.
Anna ay nag-aral sa Canada,
And
you
I
are
can work.
entitled,
Yeah,
yes,
I
for
can
the
work
work visa.
whatever
Mm.
job,
Anywhere.
as many
Yeah.
jobs as I can.
Unlimited. Ano?
Unlimited.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Kung kakayanin ng
Ikaw naman.
katawan, no?
Hanggang kaya mo.
Hanggang kaya mo.
Yeah. So, yun
So,
yung maraming...
wala, yeah. Wala sa age. Talagang, if you're, sabi mo nga, it's state of mind.
Mm-mm.
Kung
Mm.
gusto mo, may paraan eh.
Yes.
Kung
Yes,
ayaw,
true, true,
maraming
true.
dahilan.
True.
Right.
So,
Totoo yan.
even kahit 40s, 50s ka, kung talagang gusto mo dito, kahit na ma-0 point ka sa,
Sa age,
sa
sa
age,
CRS score.
kasi you can easily get like a provincial nominee, as long as you
Yes.
have the Canadian
Yeah.
experience, mapasakay.
It's all
Lalo,
Napakadaming way eh. Oo.
maraming way dito for you to get the immigrant status.
Yeah,
Yes.
bukod dun,
Mm.
isipin din nyo rin na ano bang, hindi lang yung ano ibibigay sa akin ng Canada, ikaw, what do you bring there?
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
do you
Mm.
bring here? Like, what do you bring to the
It's a
table?
two-way eh, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm not just a student, so what am I? Oh, I'm an experienced nurse, or
Yeah.
I'm a welder. I have these skills in cooking and baking and all of these kailangan po yun
Kailangan.
dito,
Mm.
honestly, as in all skills, all trades, you can find an opportunity here. I'm not being too promising here, but that's the reality. There are shortages of
Essentials.
a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
jobs
True.
here. That's true. Honestly, was it recently that minimum wage has been raised
Mhm.
because they needed to entice more people to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. No. Speaking of work, so although alam na natin, no, pero I think gusto rin malaman ng ating mga viewers, no, since si Edward ay meron siyang work visa or permit. No, iba kasi tawag sa Canada dito kasi work visa. Work permit.
Work permit.
Tama?
Yeah,
Work
open
permit
work
ang tawag.
permit. Yeah.
Open work permit ang tawag sa Canada. So, you have a work permit, Edward. So, where do you work now and nahirapan ka ba na nakakuha ka na? Kasi alam kong maganda yung trabaho mo ngayon sa Canada eh. Kwento mo naman sa viewers natin.
So, ano lang, viewers discretion. Hindi medyo naging swerte lang ako landing and getting this job. Pero initially kasi when we landed like end of May, so I started applying lahat. Like even
How many
customer service.
application ang sinend mo?
Oh, more than 50. if I'm not mistaken.
In a day, ilan ang
In
sinesend
a
mo
day, siguro
application?
mga nagte-10 applications ako in a
And
day.
then how many interviews?
Interviews, like in those like 100 plus
Two a day,
applications.
two interviews a day.
2 interviews a day.
Wow. Mhm.
Pero
Okay.
no hits,
Pero no
right?
hits.
Yeah.
Sometimes parang hindi mo mag-iisip ka since 'di ba yung qualification ko sa Philippines, yung experience ko. Bakit hindi nila tinatawagan? So you're gonna doubt yourself na parang ano ba to? Puro initial interview lang and then afterwards wala. 'Di ba? Parang, and then nag-iisip na ako parang in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, teka, ano na yung ano, parang backup, plan B. Then, of course, kahit may dala kaming money here, it's not gonna be enough. Mauubos at
Mauubos,
mauubos siya if
yeah.
you're not earning, di ba? I have 4 kids na to feed,
Right.
di ba? And then, pag bago ka dito, so as in zero, lahat ng gamit. In which, a good thing din, thanks sa mga friends ko, na meron din sila na
Yung bibigyan ka ng,
bibigyan ka ng
you will appreciate it so much.
air
may community
fryers,
din.
all those
Mga gamit sa pantry,
yeah.
Totoo
cookies,
yan.
cereal.
Sobrang thankful kami sa kanila initially.
Oo.
So yung struggle na yun, and then sabi ko nga parang worst case scenario, whatever job is available, I'll take it. So for the time being, while I'm still applying dun sa experience ko. But luckily, before end of the month,
June.
yeah, by June, I got a call. Parang the next day after the interview. And they said na, oh, you're the priority, the top one na they wanted, parang you for this job. So, ayun, tinanggap ko siya.
At ang maganda pa po, work from home din siya.
For
Wow.
now.
The company's
Malaking bagay
policy is
yun.
to work from home for now.
But I think by January, they will start yung parang hybrid, like 2 days in the office and 3 days. Work from home pa din naman.
And,
Pero ngayon,
and
advantage kasi.
tama ba ako na yung nakuha mong trabaho ngayon ay aligned dun sa previous job mo sa Philippines, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, which is, anong...
IT project manager.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Palakpakan natin si Edward.
Swerte lang.
But I don't think it's yes, siguro, no? It's because of luck and it's because you are really determined to get a
Determined,
job,
yeah.
diba? It took you what? 3 weeks?
Imagine the rejection, diba?
Rejections, diba?
Yeah.
Yun yung sinasabi namin, which is very normal. Kahit saan naman diba? Kahit saan. And especially, siguro nga, maybe, mas marami lang rejection ngayon or paglilipat ka ng ibang bansa because you are starting from scratch. Right?
Wala ka pang Canadian experience kasi noon, diba?
Yeah, and at the same time, wala ka pang kakilala You are nobody, right? We are nobody when we started here, diba? When I started here in New Zealand, kung ano man kung sino ka man sa Pilipinas, wala yon, burado yun
Zero,
diba?
correct.
Yes,
Zero.
you are starting from scratch. But, you know what, ang pinaghahawakan mo lang is your skills, which is you already have, no? Both of you have skills. Kaya, for sure, that's the reason why you have that successful job right now is because of you have skills. Diba? So, yun yung message lang din natin din sa mga gustong mag-migrate and you know,
Hesitant, no? Na,
Hesitant.
magtrabaho ko dyan, ganyan.
And if you have that skills, yung sabi na sa amin din initially ng friend namin na huwag kang magmadali to get a job na para lang makatrabaho ka. Kasi parang
For instance,
there are a lot of opportunities.
you have a managerial level skill, and then when you come to Canada, you'll be, oh, I'm gonna apply for the fast food because that's the fastest way for me to get a job. Unfortunately, that's not recommended because you're getting a Canadian experience, but it's not aligned to
your experience, and
your actual skill set. So there's a way that there are job banks that and then schools also have advisories on how you can find jobs that are best suited to you. Hindi pwede na yan.
Tsaka parang you have to plan before
Isipin mo
going.
na tatagal ka dapat doon sa papasukan mo.
Mag-check ka na din like Indeed.
long term.
Yes.
Yes.
Long
Long-term talaga.
So before going, like you have to research talaga.
And because of that job, pwede ka nang mag-apply for residency. Am I correct?
Yes.
Express
So
entry.
by
Yeah.
Ayan.
by June,
After a
after
year
a year,
of
by
working.
June next year, pwede na ako mag-apply ng express
Nice.
entry for.
Ayan.
So
Yun naman ang main goal
hopefully,
eh. No?
for
Yeah.
permanent
So at least
residency.
nga maganda nga
Yeah.
yung student pathway kasi parang meron kang a lot of options eh.
Oh,
First,
yes.
yung si wife, 'di ba?
Yup.
After niya gumraduate,
May work
and then
permit.
yeah, so pwede siya mag-apply. Pero
Mm.
me as an open work permit, makaroon akong 1 year experience, I can apply na agad. So,
Diba?
yun
Nice.
yung
Oh.
advantage
Galing.
lang din na
Yeah.
may partner ka. Kasi
Tsaka,
pwedeng
oo. True. Hindi mo makakuha yung trabahong yan kung wala kang work permit eh, di ba? Sa
mm,
tingin mo, papansinin ka ba ng employer mo
kung currently,
ngayon kung nasa Pilipinas ka?
I
Na
know, ang
wala. Oh.
daming, yeah, I
Mm-mm.
even knew a lot of friends na they're still waiting for their application kasi in-stop talaga ni Canada
True.
na
No.
yung for you
Yung
to apply
direct
for direct hiring.
direct
So,
hiring.
Mm.
wala.
Mm-mm.
Nung
So,
kumuha ng offshore candidate,
offshore,
right?
yeah,
Mm.
So, ang pinaprioritize ng Canada ngayon is
Yung
yung
nandito.
onshore,
Onshore.
yung
nandun na lang,
Yeah.
nasa
onshore,
Canada.
yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Yung
Wow.
merong experiences, educational
At dito
experience,
nag-aral at
nag-aral,
dito
dito
din nagtrabaho.
nagtrabaho.
Wow. Alright.
Same thing. Yeah.
I-mention lang natin kasi maraming nag-message sa atin. Hello kay Ellen. Hello kay Jonah. Kay Jean. And kay Cheska. Hello guys from the Philippines.
Wow.
Meron watching from Abu Dhabi, UAE. And Rochelle. Hello guys. Pwede kayo magtanong ng question, no? Depende na lang kung sasagutin din.
Yeah.
Huwag lang masyadong
Hindi.
personal.
Oh, hindi naman masyado personal, but you can throw in some questions, no? Okay, so do you think, guys, do you think, Anna and Edward, do you think if you did not take the student pathway, no, or the study pathway, you'll be able to get what you have right now? You're able to experience what you have. And ano yung na-realize nyo? No, although alam ko kanina na-mention mo na sana pala ginawa na natin to eh. No? So, sa tingin mo ba na hindi mangyayari to without the student pathway?
Yeah, actually, kailangan mo nung pathway. I mean, at first I thought the pathway was parang it was a scam, right? Yeah, it was like, it's a trick. Yes, just study and then you'll be Canadian na. Ganun. I didn't really understand it at first. But then, moving forward, parang para sa'yo din naman yan. It's actually, the investment is in you. You're investing in yourself kasi you're paying for the tuition. Honestly, let's be realistic. Hindi joke ang tuition.
Yes.
That's part of the investment you're doing for
That's
yourself.
around 10,000 Canadian.
10,000 Canadian, so that's how much in peso?
400,000 pesos
400,000 pesos.
Sa ibang school,
per
yeah,
semester.
per sem. Yeah, usually per
Okay,
sem.
yeah. So it depends on your research. You can find schools that you can get tuition for about 300,000 per semester. And then sometimes 2 semesters lang po sila. Depende po sa school yan. So it's up to where you want to live and your research. Yeah, we were thinking like, okay, here's the calculation. Either we spend on the tuition ko here in Canada or I spend it on tuition of 4 kids in private schools in Manila. That was the reality check there.
Exactly.
Pag inotal niyo po yun,
Mhm.
times so many years until mag-graduate po yung mga anak namin na 4 sila,
Right.
it's it costs less to make mommy study. So I was joking nga with my kids na, ako muna
Sagot ko na.
mag-study. Oo, ako muna mag-study, stop muna kayo mag-study. Joke lang, di ba? Parang ganun. So, it's really, you won't regret it. It's an investment in yourself. And really, you have to be serious about the study. Hindi siya yung, sige, magkokopya na lang ako sa research paper or
you're cramming din na, ay, kasi kailangan ko rin kumuha ng job. Don't do
Huwag mong pagsabayin.
Huwag mong pagsasabay.
Actually, okay, here,
Yeah.
let me clarify. As a student, you are allowed to do part-time work. According to the provisions of your student permit and your student work permit, you can work part-time for 20 hours a week here in Canada. But you still need to be studying. Because Canada's telling you, yes, you are here to study, not to work. So your working mo is just maybe to help you with your expenses, but prioritize your energy on studying. Take it seriously. Like, I have classmates na hindi sila papasok kasi may shift sila doon sa tindahan or hindi po pwede yon. Malalaman din po ng school yon.
Yes,
At
yes.
the immigration council here will also be able to know that you're not working
Attending.
the minimum.
Totoo
Yes.
yan. Kaya nga may nagtanong can you
Ayun.
still manage to work even if you are studying? Sabi ni Carol Villagracia.
Ayun naman.
Anong masasabi mo
Yes.
dito?
Thank you for your question, Carol. Yeah. Yes, you can study. I'm fortunate that I'm doing a lot of remote work din. Naghahanap din po ako actively talaga ng trabaho, pero
Mm-mm.
ninanarrow ko lang po yung options ko na work from home. Dahil gusto ko din makapag-focus din ako sa pag-aaral ko. Dahil mahirap din po talagang gumawa ng research at maggawa ng papers,
Yes.
group work.
May 4 kids pa.
May 4 kids ka pang gabundok
Talaga.
ang labada, mga mami. Alam niyo na po yun.
Tiklopin pa.
Hugas, ang daming hugasin.
So, yun po yung, yeah, I can find time to work. Kaya naman po yun. Pero hindi po talaga yung sasagarin niyo yung oras niyo na hindi na kayo makakapagpahinga ng, ng gabi, right?
Yeah, kasi if you're gonna think about it, MWF lang usually ang schedule. Even sa other schools, not every day yung class nila.
Meron, na
So,
it gives you time talaga
time
to do
work,
part-time.
to do part-time. Kasi pwede ka naman part-time ng weekend or during
Yes.
like
Yeah.
Tuesday.
And actually, employers here, if you tell them, ma'am, sir, I'm a student, so they won't make you, may shift ka ng bukas, tuloy-tuloy yan. They will not,
Right.
they're very,
they will not
They
take it
understand
against
you.
you.
it's against policy to abuse the
sobrang-
students.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I'm an international student, sir. I can only do 2 hours today. Is that okay? Yeah, ganun po yun.
Yeah, they adjust and give you the right schedule based on your schedule sa school So nag-a-adjust sila, 'di ba,
Yeah.
yung mga employers, 'di ba? Meron pang next question from Cheska Fraina. Sabi niya to Anna, what are you taking up and how long would it take for you to finish or graduate?
That's an excellent question, Jessica.
Thank you.
Universe.
Cheska is
It's
my dear
universe.
friend. Matalino yan si Cheska talaga Magandang magtanong yan.
I'm taking up business management now in Lambton College in Toronto. Lambton College is like a series of 3 large campuses here in Ontario only. But I'm not in the biggest campus. There's a biggest campus out in Ontario. Business management course is about 20 months or four semesters. So I started in May 2021. I should be finished by January 2023. Included na po doon yung co-op. So just a note on co-op, it's like an internship, a required work where you are graded part of the semester that you need to take 400 hours of work.
Sometimes yung company na yun that you
The company will absorb you, hopefully,
Nice.
as you graduate. That's the idea. And your schools provide support for those co-op opportunities. Sila po ang tutulong sa inyong makahanap ng mga
Ang
takayuki.
ganda nun.
Yeah.
Do you get paid dun sa co-op internship?
depends.
It depends on the company, yes, but you can, wala na siya yung limit na 20 hours na work. So
Yun nga yung maganda doon Yun
Yeah.
yung maganda doon. Sa Canada, they have that
summer.
kind of
yeah, and then
program.
also another important thing to note, if sem break nyo po, sometimes you have a 1-month break between terms in school. Sa amin po may 3 months break. You can take a full-time work po yun, wala pong
Yun.
ang
Many hours as you can.
Hindi po siya
Kung gusto
20
nyo
hours,
mag-ipon,
oo.
yeah.
So some students,
Kayod,
I know they do that because they want to recover their tuition until the next term na ready na po yung tuition nila. So they do double shifts or something. As long as you have time and you have energy, mga bata pa siguro sila, kaya pa ng kanilang mga buto. Kami, so that's a smart way to pace yourself and create your timeline in planning moving forward.
Yes. Oh, yan. Alright.
Ako may question ako. Paano yung time management nyo? Kasi may 4 kids Diba? Parang, kasi
Mag-start
meron kami isang anak dito. Pero dito na pinanganak. Pero, alam mo yun, nag-struggle kami sa time management sa totoo lang.
Yeah.
Start tayo
Kasi-
sa morning.
Hindi, what would you, how do I say this? Well, di naman sa pagmamayabang, we train our kids naman na parang, oh, we're a team, ha? Oh, hi, there they are in the
Yes.
picture. So we have 4 kids. Our eldest is 16. She's grade 11. The second is she's 11 and she's grade 6. The third daughter is 7 years old. She's grade 2, and si Bunso is 6 years old. She's grade 1. So there are times that when my husband and I, we need to go out to do something important errands. We can count on our panganay. She takes care of her siblings because here in Canada, if you're 14 years old, you can be left in the house with no parents. So it helps a lot with our how do you say this, delegation of
Delegation.
duties.
Yeah.
Kasi there were times that we needed to get, let's say, my driver's license, his driver's license, pipila din po kayo. So, ano po iiwanan yung mga bata ng
Yes,
ganun?
yes, yes. Eh, wala kayong kakilala dyan, di ba?
Yes
Yeah.
po, some people, they could leave it in a relative or a friend, but then our kids naman, we talked to them before we left, tayo na lang dito, pagdating natin, wala nang mga ate, wala nang mga yaya. So let's work together na to manage the time is, since we talked about
Day-to-day basis naman kasi, like when the kids are in the school, like during weekdays. So in the morning, siya unang gigising para to prepare for the
yung baon nila,
baon and the breakfast. Usually naman breakfast nila madali lang, magsa-sandwich lang sila or cereals. And then yung baon, yung preparation nila. Like kahit ngayon, nagra-rice pa din sila.
may adobo pa doon sa
Mahirap ata kalimutan yun.
Opo, may kanin tsaka ulam.
Yeah.
And then
Ako yung maghahatid kasi mag-start na ng class si Anna ng 8 a.m. So ako yung magdadrive to school kasi kahit even if I'm working, usually kasi nag-start yung mga meetings ko at 9. Pero kasi pwede mo ring sabihin yun kung saan ka nag-work na pwede ba ganito yung schedule ko kasi ako yung naghahatid or nagsusundo sa mga kids. So they will not take it against you. Hindi ita-take you ng boss mo or anyone sa company. So by ang nangyayari, so ako yung maghahatid and then nasa school na online school na
nagkaklase
siya,
na po ako.
Tapos prepare na ulit ako for my meetings day to day.
Nandito lang kami sa bahay, malungkot kami dalawa lang.
And then kung sino yung available, usually lunchtime, siya yung magpe-prepare ng food. So
kakain lang kami dalawa.
Yeah.
Di ba parang ang dami namin ginawa? Nandito lang kami sa bahay that whole time, and then around 3 o'clock, if he doesn't have a meeting, my class is done, susunduin na po namin yung mga kids.
Yung kids, yes.
It was so nice because the school is only like 5 minutes away by drive.
Pag sa Pilipinas, mga 1 hour
Di ba
drive.
po? Reality check po, pag dumaan po kayo ng EDSA or C5,
Oh my gosh.
Ay, nako. Parati ko nga sinasabi sa village pa lang namin, 30 minutes palabas ng village.
The same, yeah. I mean, yung going to St. Paul,
hindi ka pa po lumalabas ng highway.
From Pasig lang din yung namin,
So,
house, it's an hour. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Totoo yan. Traffic talaga. Wow. Iba talaga yung traffic. Sige, may question.
Slow pace.
Wait lang,
Go ahead.
Gusto ko lang i-confirm, wala kayong binabayad na tuition fee for the kids?
Wala po. And then also, part of coming here is please research the schools where you want to put your kids. It's dependent on saan po kayo nakatira. Hindi niyo po napipili yung brand
zoning.
Yeah, may zoning siya.
Yes. Not like in the Philippines po dito, it doesn't matter what's the name of your school.
Oh, yes.
Just go to school. It's under one district. It's covered po ng government yon. The only thing we paid for is uniform. School bus, we didn't apply it kasi hindi pa po kami familiar dun sa ruta. Baka kung saan po bumaba yung mga anak namin.
May time pa naman kami.
Kaya pa naman po namin silang ihatid. Kaya, school is free for the kids. It doesn't matter how long you've been studying. As soon as you arrive, your kids can be registered until they're 18. Because after senior high, some kids here, they go to work. Some of them, they go to college or to university. That's an option for them.
Malaking bagay yun. Libre talaga yung tuition fee.
For 4 kids.
Yes.
Like, they'll be studying for how many years? Like, until 18.
Yes po, kasi in reality po, sa Philippines, ang isang taon po ng private school, Catholic, let's be realistic, it's 100,000 plus.
Oh, yes.
True.
Times 4, times 10 years, or how many, di ba po, parang pwede nyo na pong pang-mortgage ng bahay yun.
Yeah.
Tuition fee pa lang, meron pa mga miscellaneous.
Correct. So, I'm not bashing, okay? I mean, we understand that, really, the Philippines has its own system, and tayo din po siguro, galing din naman po tayo sa mga private school na naintindihan po natin na hindi din po talaga biro magpaaral. So, that was really an eye-opener for us here.
Right. That's true. Laking tipid talaga. Meron question si Joe CM. Should you decided to migrate using the study pathway, does it require to take the IELTS? Or siguro ang tanong niya is, Ikaw ba ay kumuha ng IELTS?
Ako po ay kumuha ng IELTS, siya rin po ay kumuha ng IELTS.
In preparation for
Yes.
my extras entry naman
Yes.
yung IELTS.
But
But
it
for
is
her,
not required by my school. It depends on the school. You have to check very well the requirements of your school. It's not required for my school, but some of them you can just take an English proficiency test and you can be admitted. But I did take the IELTS. It was pretty high. Yabang mo.
Pero maganda yung mataas ang IELTS, tama
Yes
ba?
po, actually.
Maganda yon because you can
Mataas.
use it. Yeah, you can
Additional
use
point din siya.
right. Yeah, you can use it for your permanent residency
That's true.
application. Okay, linawin lang natin no, yung IELTS is hindi required doon sa school mo. Tama ba yung
Hindi
pagkaintindi
po,
ko?
hindi po siya required.
Pero kinuha mo yon. Kinuha mo yon for your preparation for your permanent residency
Yes.
application because it is required sa Canada for you to be able to apply for a permanent residency. You need to apply for you need to get an IELTS, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes. At pag mataas ang IELTS mo,
Mas
kaya
mataas
proud
yung
si
points.
Anna. Mas mataas yung points, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Ano pa bang mga next question natin? Ito, sabi ni Angela Alcantaraz, Samson, how were you able to arrange things po na kasama ang family? I have one toddler. Are there opportunities that will allow me and my husband to alternately tend to our daughter? Kailangan po ba pareho kayong mag-aral, mag-asawa para madala ang family?
Hindi,
kailangan.
kasi siya yung student.
At least po, isa sa
Ay, isa
inyo
lang. Oo.
Yes.
mag-aral. So, usapang mag-asawa, sino po sa inyong sacrificial lamb, siya po yung
Or-
mag-aaral.
Okay.
Pwede naman
Mag-aaral,
kasi
yeah.
mag-alternate. Like for example, ang schedule ng school mo is MWF. Pwede naman kuhaning work ni husband is yung
The other days.
Or pwede kunwari, ang study mo is morning, si husband,
Mag-na-night shift
pwede siya mag-afternoon shift
Or late
until
shift.
late shift.
Mm.
You can manage it
Yes
naman
po.
eh. Nasa
Yeah,
communication niyo
manageable
naman
naman eh.
mag-asawa yun kung paano
Totoo
niyo
yan.
ma-manage
In
yun.
terms of toddlers naman po, we know that there are, across the city, there are daycare centers po.
Mhm.
Yeah, daycare.
Even
yes.
Yeah.
even in the elementary school po, meron pong daycare doon because some parents na dinadrop off po nila yung kids nila, let's say at 6:30 in the morning or 7 in the morning, sarado pa po yung main campus.
Mm-mm.
Pero yung daycare po nakatabi
Bukas
ng
na.
school.
They're the ones
Para
that bring
po-
the
yes.
kids to
So, if the school opens at 8 o'clock, meron na pong magsasalubong doon sa mga anak ninyo kasi marami naman pong parents din dito na nagko-commute pa po ng malayo for work.
Mm-mm.
And as we said before, employers are very understanding of the flexi time.
Yeah.
Lalo
Yes.
na po pag may mga anak po
Anak.
kayo.
Totoo.
Totoo yan.
Hindi
Alright,
sila, sorry
yeah.
for the term, hindi sila katulad ng sa Pilipinas.
Na parang, ano oras ka babalik? Bakit wala ka pa? So, di ba yung,
Ibang-iba eh, no?
Micromanaging.
yes,
Yeah,
yun po yung nararamdaman po natin before. So, that was like a
So,
toxic environment that we,
Here's output.
wala na po tayo doon. And
Mm-mm.
thankfully.
Maybe because they value work-life balance. Kasi
Agree.
ganun din dito sa New Zealand, they have work. Seryoso talaga sila eh sa
Correct.
work-life balance.
Kahit kami,
At-
like Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon,
Wala nang meeting.
bawal kami mag-set up ng meeting unless it's really emergency or important.
Yeah, unless it's really emergency,
Mm-mm.
right, or important. Sige, meron ulit tayong question from Cheska Fry now. What is the culture and lifestyle like? How are you and your kids adjusting?
A very nice question.
Culture and lifestyle. Ano naman, kasi when we were in the Philippines, medyo maganda rin naman yung quality of life namin kasi meron kaming yaya, kasambahay,
Mhm.
we have a good house and mga kotse na for our kids. How are they adjusting it here? Medyo yung age kasi nila, madali na sila nag-a-adjust for their age.
Naiintindihan na po nila yung
Yeah.
kung bakit ganito. Actually, we were talking the other day, parang hindi namin naramdaman sa kids namin yung
adjustment.
ayoko
Adjustment
pumasok, ganyan.
Pero meron daw, meron kaming nababalitaan na nahihirapan mag-adjust yung mga kids nila.
Yeah.
Pero
They're
ano,
so excited, honestly. Oh, that's a picture of me and my classmates, the international
pero
students
super
too.
thankful kami na hindi sila nahirapan mag-adjust.
Yes.
So, as in, parang na-excite sila,
Kasi
lalo
nga,
na yung
di ba po,
snow.
face-to-face na po yung
Yes, oo.
classes. So the kids are so happy that they get to meet their classmates, they get to play with them. Like, it's something that they would never experience otherwise kung nasa Manila pa po kami. After a year of online classes before we left, like, honestly, that was really hard.
We
And
were discussing nga, di ba, parang, but before, nung nandun pa sila sa Philippines, nung nag-face-to-face sila, meron sila minsan na tinatamad. Like, I don't
Oo.
want to go to school. But here, it's not.
siguro yan kasi
Excited, no?
excited po
yeah.
sila na bagong buhay, gano'n. In terms of adjusting po talaga, well, honestly, na pagdating namin dito, wala kaming kotse.
You have to
So,
adjust.
buti na lang,
Wala kang
maganda ang
sariling
Toronto is one of the best transport systems here in the country.
bahay.
We're so lucky na, andyan lang yung bus stop, you know.
Sa baba,
Yeah,
may
you just go
bus
down the
stop.
building, there's a bus stop right there. We had to take some Ubers for a while
yeah.
because we needed to buy groceries, and meron din pong grocery dito malapit
Walking
sa amin na
distance.
I would never imagine I would be doing that. Like, I have a push cart and I'm pulling it for 1 kilometer from the grocery to my house. But sabi ko, oh, this is so cool. Parang simple life, di ba? Parang ganon.
Yeah.
So, it's something na, wow, I would never appreciate this. Sabi ko sa Philippines, parang ano lang, isang, ano ba lang, palalamove naman or pa Shopee
Lalamove
naman or
Yeah.
Lazada naman. Wala pong ganun dito. So, but we're very happy naman.
Meron nagde-deliver like the Uber Eats. However, hindi siya
Yes,
yung like katulad sa Pilipinas na mura na,
Opo.
mabilis pa sila mag-deliver.
Dito po parang medyo,
Dito,
syempre lahat may
syempre.
mga charges, may mga taxes, ganun. So, yun po yung adjustment talaga namin na talagang para tayong nag-back to zero tayo, exploring our lives, ganun. Pero,
But we're very happy.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's worth it. Tama ba?
It
It's
is.
really worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, eto na yung final question eh. Ultimately, do you think that taking the student pathway is the best decision you have made? Kayong mag-asawa dahil sinabi nyo kanina na maraming iyakan na bagong nangyari to. Pero looking back and now you are there, successful, no, you have a new job, and then after a year you're ready to apply for your PR. So sa tingin nyo ba taking the student pathway is the best decision?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, sobra. Like, kasi dito, even I think in New Zealand, they're focusing on nakapag-aral ka in Canada or you have working experience in Canada. So, in order for you to land a good job, you need to have those parang qualification. You have to meet those qualifications. And for her kasi, di ba, like student, pagka-graduate niya, ang daming opportunities. And parang, ano nga, yung term parang sky's the limit afterward. So, be patient. Talagang, ano ka lang, talagang focus ka talaga mag-aral. Ganun naman eh.
Talaga.
Study hard. Pero, it's like worthwhile afterwards. Magiging maganda ang life nyo. Ang daming adjustments, but initially, mag-struggle ka. Pero kaya siya.
Part ng process eh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not everything na, lalo na pag bagong migrate or lipat ka nga ng bahay, di ba, yung struggle mo pala. What more pa, lipat ka ng country as in zero.
So just like as a wake-up call, I mean, it's not always like ang tawag dun sa term na yung rainbows and butterflies.
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
Ang ganda! Ang saya-saya! Well, yes, that's true.
Masaya,
Maybe like,
maganda.
60% of the time, 70% of the time, meron ka pa rin 30%, 40% na paghihirapan niyo po talaga.
Oh, yes.
True.
So you have to like earn it really. You have to do you deserve to be here? What are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? So you assess nyo lang po yung goals ninyo, make sure you're aligned together as husband and wife, and maging mabuti po kayong dito,
magpasaway,
citizen, resident or whatever. And mag-research po tayo, tsaka there's no bad questions. I mean, there's always people there out there to help, like secure visa. It's a great thing that you can ask through here. Before, we never even know na may mga ganito, pero here we are.
So what is your message sa mga aspiring migrants?
Yung mga pa rin, yung mga nagsi-second thought pa, no?
But they're, financially, emotionally, physically ready, but pero
You need that
hindi
like
nila
extra
alam.
push, right?
Yeah, kung kakayanin
Okay,
nila.
so that extra push isn't gonna come from the outside. It's really sa inyo po yun. Like, kami po, we were, it was really a child-centered approach. Inisip po talaga namin sila. Secondary na lang po yung inisip namin yung ako magkakaroon ako ng degree, magkakaroon siya ng magandang work. Secondary na po yung inisip namin yun.
Yes.
Priorities the kids, and then the second is like parang after the kids, syempre yung
Ano na po
pangsarili
yung-
naman namin
Ano
parang,
po yung backup plan
what's in
natin?
it pag nasa Philippines kami versus here?
Moving
And
forward,
dito, di ba,
so-
there's a good retirement plan and all those things. The medical.
So, my
So,
advice
yeah.
is, i-prepare nyo lang po yung sarili nyo. Do a lot of research. I mean, wag po tayo yung puro, sabi kasi nung friend ko, my friend did
Oo.
this, my friend did that.
Iba-iba
It's
tayo.
not gonna happen to you. I wish it could happen to
Yeah.
everyone, but, it's up to you naman po kung paano nyo i-take yung path na yun.
Yeah, financially, hindi ko naman dinidiscourage yung as in, di ba, as in, nag-struggle financially para for you to study. Pero, you have to be ready. Kasi yung sa student pathway, talagang malaki ang
Ang
gagastos.
investment
Malaking investment siya. Worth it. Sobrang worth it. Pero, malaki yung investment. So, wag niyo don't rush things kasi even by next year, next
There
year,
will still be this pathway.
there are a lot of immigrants
It will exist for you, waiting for you to come here when you're
if
ready.
you don't have that money for now,
Yes.
pwede kayo mag-ipon,
Start planning and
Yeah.
researching. It's possible, magtanong lang po tayo at humingi ng tulong sa mga nakakaalam. And then, pero yung,
like sa secure visa,
opo,
they know how.
you also i-assess nyo rin po kung saan kayo magtatanong. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You have to be ready. Financially, physically, emotionally.
Lahat.
Lahat. So, hindi siya madali. As in, initially, hindi siya madali. Maraming dugot. Yung term, dugot pawis.
Yeah, but I'm very happy that like some people we know who have asked help from us, like in Facebook, mga nag-message, mga na-approve na rin po sila, at nakarating na rin po sila
Kasi
dito.
pwede naman may mag-sponsor. Like, kung may relative kayo, like, may matutuluyan kayo or may makapag-aaral sa inyo,
meron naman pong diskarte,
siya.
pero yung tamang diskarte po na
At yung legal, diba?
Yes,
At legal.
hindi po kayo mapapahamak, yun lang po ang
Yeah.
masasabi ko. So,
Totoo
we
yan.
hope to see you here. Yeah!
Yes! Oh
Yes,
my
we
God,
hope to
thank
see you all
you.
here.
Yep. Thank you,
you.
Edward and Anna. Alam kong gabing-gabi na dyan sa Canada. Pero, thank you for the time you gave us today and the experiences you have shared. No? Thank you
I'm
so
sure
much.
maraming na-inspire ngayon.
Maraming. Feeling ko jam-pack yung ating mga comment sections and yung emails natin. No? As we speak, maraming nag-email ngayon and nagme-message. So, marami kayong, maraming natuwa sa story.
Hopefully, may natutunan sila sa amin.
Oo naman.
Diba?
naman.
They can ask you
Pwede naman po,
questions. The
opo.
secure visa, marami. They can help you out in terms of if you're planning for student pathway. They can help you. Guaranteed sila na you can trust them.
And thank you also, Aina and JN, that you invited us because ang dami kong gusto ikwento, pero kanino ko siya ikukwento? Siyempre, yun na, sa mga gustong makinig.
Gusto nga namin mag-vlog eh.
Ay, ganun ba?
But
it's really hard.
it's fun to share. It's really fun to share. And I'm glad that there are people who want to listen and learn. Thank you.
Yes. O dahil sinabi nyo yan, meron pa tayong second
episode.
Continuation.
Part 2.
For this, part 2. Kasi sa totoo lang, marami kang talagang pwedeng maikwento, no? Kulang nga yung isang oras, kulang yung 30 minutes for this episode. But thank you really for your time. And I hope that our viewers, no, get value out of this podcast and this Facebook Live session. So I guess that's it. So to everyone, if you like and learned something from this episode, give us a shout out and share this to others who think will also gain something or benefit from it. We want to help you guys get all the information that you need here at Secure Visa. And of course, we understand that it can be complicated. Ang sabi nga ni Anna and ni Edward, stressful, confusing, mahirap, no? When it comes to study permit application, and other concerning issues. But that's why we have a professional support team and experienced immigration lawyers ready to help you whenever you need them. No, this is the reason why we are here, and we have designed our services to end the challenges that a student might encounter. Like you were also a immigrant, we took the study pathway, so we totally understand and experience the challenges that comes along with living in a new environment. So working with us will ensure not only that you make it, but that you don't get frustrated, and we want to make it happen for you, right? And we want you to be successful because your success is our success. So if you're ready, if you're financially ready, emotionally, physically ready, no, you're up for this, we have a 60-minute video on how being an international student for a year led to my permanent residency visa despite not being financially ready when I started the process and not being a highly skilled professional. And you can watch it for free. You can just send us a message sa aming Facebook or send us an email, and you will get that video for free. In that video, you will learn about my journey and the rest of our clients. So if you're really serious about migrating to Canada or New Zealand, join me and watch that video now. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Secure Visa. For our podcast listener, please follow the Secure Visa podcast. And for our Facebook viewers, thank you so much for everyone. Sabi nga ni Richelle, I learned a lot. Ma'am, thanks for the nice stories. Hopefully soon we can start the first step. Okay yan, Richelle. So, thank you. Uy, sabi ni Marjuby Sevilla. Hello, Aina and JN. Hello, tita. Thanks for watching.
Hello po.
Ayan. All right.
So, I'm sure maraming mga tanong mga viewers, no, magkano ba yan? Anong dapat gawin? Ano yung first step? Ano yung mga kailangang i-prepare? Nandun yung sa 60-minute video na ginawa natin, no?
Yep.
So, yep.
All right. So hanggang sa muli, guys. See you, and don't forget to safeguard your future with Secure Visa.